Hey everyone, I'm here to talk about my James Bond actor rankings, and I would put Lazenby in last place because, it's a wooden performance. The film itself has a lot of love, and it's no longer underrated, but I still rank the film, to be honest, mid to lower tier. And I think it's highly agreed upon that Lazenby is the weakest actor of the Bonds because he wasn't an actor to begin with. I actually am going to put Dalton. This is the next one up. Dalton and Craig, to me, are tied. I'm tying Dalton and Craig because I can't really say one's above the other. Dalton, obviously, he has more of that theatrical experience in his acting. I wish he would have got an extra movie before the great Pierce Brosnan took over for Goldeneye. So, and then Craig, it's both the same style. It's both the same style, both very Fleming-like, and they both were badass in the action. So I put them, so I would say Lazenby in last place, and then next up would be Craig and Dalton. And then my next up, I'm tying these two as well with Connery and Roger Moore because they both kill it in the one-liners. There's one-liners that Connery has where it only fits for him, where it's awesome. But then every time Roger Moore has a one-liner, you're just laughing out loud. And they both just do a dynamic job acting-wise. Not even so much the action, but they're just stellar actors and they know how to woo the crowd. And every time they're on screen, it's a crowd pleaser. So I'm not going to say one's above the other because I appreciate both of them in different ways at times because it's different style. Because Connery, yes, he can be comical, but Connery's more of the brutal Bond. Roger Moore's more of the comical Bond. But they're able to adapt in the same way, if you catch my drift. Now, Brosnan, he's number one for me. Now, I'm not going to say he's number one in terms of the best Bond ever. He's just my personal favorite Bond because he was able to bring what I feel is the best of James Bond, which is the Connery style and the Roger Moore style, where Brosnan was great at bringing both and also being his own man, being his own Bond, and being someone who was born, I'm born December 31st, 1995, so being someone who was born in that era, I kind of grew up with the Brosnan and Craig, but I prefer Brosnan because he's more fun. And I think that when it comes to the Dalton and Craig movies, yes, Ian Fleming, you need that. You need Fleming. But you also need fun because it's cinema. And you're drawing a crowd. You're drawing an audience. And I think Brosnan, and he's not even my favorite Bond, he's my favorite actor because he's very versatile and he brings such a great presence to everything that he does, everything that he plays. So, when I think of Bond, I personally think of Pierce Brosnan. And so, to me, this is how I'd rank it. Lazenby, Craig Dalton tied, then Moore and Connery tied, and then Brosnan number one. What do you guys think? Thank you.